Running out of time to complete Deadpool's Diner? This is the perfect deck. It forces you to retreat before the bubs increase and gets you max wins. Let's unlock that free card and then throw this mode off a cliff. As you heard, I am not a fan of Deadpool's Diner, but my version of the Phoenix Force deck really allows you to play like the sweatiest player on Earth, and unfortunately that is what Deadpool's Diner is designed to bring out of people because of how the bubs just automatically increase. So with minimal editing, let's dive into the mode. There we go, we got the card. Okay, so Deadpool's Diner, this is the, yes, I am at, this is my highest level. I have 8.6. I am 4 mil away from unlocking the card. I will see if I can do it this game, and I will attempt to show every single match. And so let's just get started. Okay, first up is Manolo. This is a Surtur deck, so losing Shang-Chi does hurt. And did we draw Phoenix Force or did we not? We did not, so you retreat. It is as simple as that, and that is how these games will go. And let's get to the next one. Okay, next match. Le Diego. Save the Venom in case I need to lock in some type of power. This is fantastic for Shang-Chi. That's why he's in the deck. So this, oh, and they got rid of combining it into 10 power. We did not draw into our combo, so we retreat. Okay, next up we have Rising. Do we draw into Shuri? They have snapped, so we retreat. We did not have our combo in our hand, so if you do not have your combo in hand and the bubs increase, get out of there. Okay, now we have Dandelion. We have 2 of the cards we need. We have the entire combo. They are an 8-card deck, so we will snap depending on this location. Kiln, so we snap because we have the combo in hand. Play down Multiple Man. Next, we will play down the Venom, and then we will play down the Phoenix Force. US Agent, can we maintain priority so we don't get Cosmoed? They will have our Phoenix Force or Shang-Chi. We have already snapped. We have 2 Shang-Chis. If they snap back, I wouldn't do anything. Dagger? Interesting. Okay. So this is a 50-50. So I will stay on the 50-50. I do have the Nimrod, so I could get power there. I definitely play Phoenix Force into Crimson Cosmos, so I can't get Cosmoed. And the 50-50 is good enough for me to stay. And ultimately, if the 50-50 does not pan out, then I retreat. The 50-50 did not pan out. So that would mean moving the Carnage. Don't talk yourself into staying. We lost the 50-50, so retreat. Okay, next up we have Gerudo. The Big House. They have 8 cards in their hand on turn 1. I mean, in their deck on turn 1. We still don't have our combo. Ideally, they have snapped. We don't have the combo in hand, so we retreat. Mbozi. We have Phoenix Force in our opening hand. That's always nice to see. And we have a Multiple Man. We might be able to pull out with Luke's Bar an interesting win. 8 cards in their deck on turn 1. Stark Tower. I will get down Multiple Man. Perfect. So we are going up against an Affliction deck. We do have priority. Spin my deck and destroy. So we snap because I can play Venom with priority into Phoenix Force and we got the retreat. Our opponent is doing exactly what we are doing. If they snap and don't have the combo in hand, you bail. So that is how this goes. Okay, next up is a Pixel Enjoyer. Oh, are we getting a freebie? Are we getting a freebie? Or are they joshing us? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. We're getting a freebie. Look at that. Get down at Nico. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Because we are getting the freebie. So we definitely take these. And we're about to unlock King Eitri off of the backs of a Pixel Enjoyer. Thank you so much. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. And we do Venom into Deathlok. It doesn't matter because we got the freebie win. We got the fantastic. This is also why you are patient, because you might run into a very nice person. So remember to pay it forward and give back once you have unlocked whatever level you want to go to. And make sure to give them all kinds of fist bumps. And we will take it. So thanks once again at Pixel Enjoyer. Nerd Dynamite is forever your fan.
I didn't know there were numbers that big.
And there we go. We have unlocked King Eitri. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And there we go. We got the card. What you saw up to this point is me retreating for literally what, 4 or 5 games in a row. Math is not my strong suit. And we got the card because the previous game we snapped when we should have, when we had the combo. The game before that we snapped when we had the combo. Gladiator turned it into a 50-50. We lost that 50-50. And we just ran into a nice player. We did draw a combo. Just for note, we drew our perfect combo that game. We had Shuri, Nimrod, we had Carnage and Venom, and we also had Ghost Spider, so we could have yanked away the Nimrod to a different lane to avoid any type of disruption, a Cosmo and Alioth. So we had the tools we needed to. I would have snapped that game when I snapped on turn 2, I think it was. Even if they hadn't had been so open with gifting me the bubs. They were. We unlocked King Eitri. So we will, let's see what the minimum here is. 1.2 I will lose. So I have 2 games essentially. So we will stay in Pumpkin Pie and keep at it. Okay, now we are against Prol 9. We have the Raft, we have Shuri, Nimrod. We do need a Destroy card. We are locked in to the Shuri Nimrod game plan. So thank you, Dagger, for keeping my cards safe. Fenris, okay. Oh, that hurts because playing Phoenix Forest Dagger into Bar Sinister is just the best. So I'm snapping here because I have the combo in hand. I'm going to destroy Shuri. I was going to play down Nimrod. And then I was going to destroy. That is why I snapped here. They did not have their combo in hand, or they felt like they weren't going to get a lot of value from Fenris. No problem. With Nico's Destroy 2 spell, I was going to definitely draw into the cards more cards I needed, more Destroy, potentially a Ghost Spider. Venom on the last turn and Bar Sinister is just fantastic. I was super well positioned. That's why I snapped. And this is how Deadpool's Diner goes. And I know a lot of you, myself included, don't want to play this way. I want to have fun. I want to see, I'll stick around and draw into something. You cannot do that in Deadpool's Diner. You have to do exactly what this opponent did. If I snap, they bail, and say I would have done the exact same thing had I not had the cards in hand that I needed. And that is how you are forced to play the game. If you want it to end as soon as possible, you just have to play super disciplined. And this deck is great at telling you how to do that. Okay, next up we have Man-Thing. They pulled the Dagger, so it will just be a 50-50. And Pet Mansion just kills it. So I still would have done the Carnage, right? Which I can't play now because of Pet Mansion. And then I would have taken that. No, because the bubs increase on turn 4, so you have to know on turn 4. Not worth it. Bail. This is how it goes, and you just have to play disciplined. Okay, next up we have Locks, and we drew the perfect opening hand. And that's I leave myself open to disruption is the issue. So if I can draw, and they Alioth, okay, so they, of course, Arishem drew what they needed to. And they drew what they came to play with. That's why you need Ghost Spider. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't snap. If they snapped, I would have left because they're telling me they have Arishem. I don't have Shang-Chi. And even that's risky. You snap now? That's funny. So just bail. They had the perfect counter. They should have snapped before they played it. And I would have left. And so that's just how it goes. And you just queue up into the next one. Oh, Yagami Light. Ooh, don't want to get on his bad side. Shuri and Nimrod and a Carnage. They have 8 cards in their deck, so they have a normal deck. And of course, Sakar is going to ruin our day. I needed to pull Shang or Shuri. It pulled Sean. I will take it. And now I need to draw into Ghost Spider, ideally. But I have not. In my turn, what deck is this? Magic. I'm going to snap. Whoa, everybody snaps. Play the Shuri here. With Absorbing Man and Magic. A Wong. So this is where Alioth comes to play. If I can get priority, we will see. And it is, when would I want to Alioth? Do I do it on the last turn? Interesting. I'm going to do it on the last turn. So I need priority. Let's see. If I go Carnage here, and then a... Okay, they just bailed. I don't think... whatever deck this was, I do not know. But I think they were just trying to compete on points, and me bouncing around this Nimrod a billion times isn't going to cut it. I needed to make sure, no matter what they do, kind of, sort of, I maintain priority, which is tough to know. If this is like an Ironheart coming down, or maybe it was a Gambit. And Gambit is definitely going to nuke this Nimrod. I'm pretty sure it was Gambit. Pretty sure it was Gambit. And so if they go Gambit now, this Nimrod just does damage. There's no way around it. They self-destruct themselves. So I'm pretty sure that's why they retreated here. I was going to try to maintain priority, then I can Alioth on the last turn because they clearly want a turn 7. So that was the game plan here. You saw when I snapped, they also snapped too. And we took all of those retreats and we overcame it with 1 victory because we snapped and they snapped. 3.7 million cubes. That's how this deck works. You lose and retreat a ton. But the key is to maximize your bub gains. And you have to play like the sweatiest player on earth to do that, and retreat smart and snap smart, and you'll get there. Okay, so I'm going to move up now that I'm at 16 million bubs. I'm going to move up to the highest table. Conventional wisdom always says play a table below. But because I am playing super disciplined, I'm fine playing at the highest table and trying to get this journey over with. I think I'm shooting for the gold cosmic borders. I think that's what I would like. I definitely would like to hit this Bub Mart leveled up. And then I'm just going to donate cubes once I hit this. I don't need this Jane Foster variant. Therefore, I'm going to be playing at the highest table I can. The minimum stakes is 1.28 million, which means I can roughly play 4 games, 5 games at this level. So I'll do it. Okay, we have Zach, or Zach. I could go multiple man. Dagger and Ghost Spider, and then Alioth middle? No, I stayed way too long. I stayed way too long in this. So I hurt myself. I stayed way too long. I lost out on 1 other free game. Lesson learned, I'm getting lax. I am not playing discipline. Don't stay on hope. Okay, we have Roosta. Bar Sinister is fantastic if we can draw into Phoenix Force. They are Thanos, so they may end up ripping away Bar Sinister from us. Yes, they do. And we have the Raft. So I think that's where I play into. We have the combo. And they are going to have some full lanes. Oh, Pet Mansion. Pet Mansion, what are you doing to me? I want to retreat, but I will hold and see if I draw into Nimrod. I will not be drawing into Carnage. And I won't be drawing into Venom. Ay, 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 Pet Mansion just hosed me, so retreat. Okay, now we're up against Uncle Ed. But they got their Agent Venom down on turn 2. So we retreat. Okay, next up we have 24. Get down the Deathlok now. They Red Guardian, perfect. And so it is Shuri left. We did not draw into Nimrod, so we retreat. Okay, so our attempts bombed out on the turducken level. We will go back down to Pumpkin Pie. Okay, we have Anublas. My suspicions tell me this is a bot. No, they are part of an alliance. I was saying that because their avatar is pretty basic. TVA. Let's get this down here. And this down here. We do have Shang-Chi. And get the Venom down middle. They have snapped. I think I want to snap. Get the Venom down middle, and then on turn 4, follow that up with a Shang-Chi. Let's see what they have for us here. Are they going to rip away one of these locations? Baron Zemo, that is why. So they get 2 Hulks. And can they get enough power in the other 2 lanes? Let's find out.
Power must be controlled.
Are Shang-Chi there? Oof. They magicked it away. Okay. Now I kind of need Nimrod. I will go Shuri middle. I do not know if this is a mill type destroy type thing, so they might also have their own Shang-Chi. So let's stretch them a little thin. If they decide to Shang-Chi me left, I can play something else middle that's big enough. They get rid of our Carnage, that's fine. Do I skip? Do I skip? Or do I play the Alioth now? I'm going for points. So I will get the Alioth down now. Oh, that stinks. Well, that is nice, though. Do I destroy? If they play Shang-Chi here, they have a stature. I have no cards in my deck. Do I stay for this 8 mil finale? They do have a Red Hulk. So Red Hulk and stature. Red Hulk and stature. I will stay. This is a bad stay, but I will do it. I'm not even running any math. That's probably my cue. I should get out of here. This is probably a bad stay. I didn't run any math. What was the Red Hulk at? I think it would have been at 1622. So 22. What is that? 22. What am I saying 22 for? 1624. And then this goes plus 9 here. 24. So I win tiebreaker if they play the stature right, which in all likelihood, that's what they're planning to do. Because I'm winning in all 3 lanes, so they have to be able to win in all 3 lanes. They have 2 cards left in their deck, so they've drawn through most of their deck. I feel like I kind of got a little lucky, but also with the Fenris, they couldn't bring back anything. This deck can't put out a lot of power, and maybe they just didn't draw into the stature. Because I have enough bubs, I was willing to let it roll, but this was not a good stay. It just wasn't. But I've been recording for 40 minutes, and I'm kind of ready to go. This was just a let me show you all how to play Deadpool's Diner, and it is in this deck. As you have seen, it is 75% losing. And 25% winning. Somebody's tracked how many games I've actually retreated and versus won, let me know. My win percentage is in the dumpster, but I have climbed because I know how to snap and retreat. That's all this mode is. Okay, next up we have Kevin with their 9 cards before they have drawn. That is a normal deck. We have the tools we need. As you can see, this entire time I'm recording, I have not been able to actually play my Shang-Chi could come in handy this game. I've not been able to actually play my multiple man into Phoenix Force line. get down the Dagger here into Carnage, into Phoenix Force. Alioth can also come in handy, especially with these locations being locked down. I hold. Because I drew into multiple man, even though it's late, on turn 4, because I have Carnage, I can multiple man Carnage. I also have Ghost Spider, so I can Phoenix Force and then Ghost Spider it to a different lane. So that is what I'm going to do. And as long as the Phoenix Force, I have one of them middle. Oh. Okay. I mean, okay. I'll still see about this. So I'll still go down this line. So either one, that should be okay. I will definitely go Phoenix Force into Ghost Spider here because I don't know what's going to generate. Because I have enough bubs, I'm actually fine because nobody snapped. Staying. We got the multiple man. Nice. So I was just saying we didn't get the combo. We didn't get it on curve, but we did get the combo. Venom into... Do I have priority? I do have priority. So drawing into Alioth would be perfect here. Absolutely perfect. We did not. So now it's just spreading all of these around. And then I can also play the Venom. Is 16 enough middle? 16 should be enough middle. I'm not going to last turn snap. But this is a lot of power. Especially with the Venom consolidating power in Atlantis. So they stuck it out. I didn't want to chase them off because this is probably going to be a MODOK. But we have 24 power middle? I think. Maybe. Maybe. And the Scorn is maybe what their plan, their deal is. So unless they're bold and running a Shang-Chi. Ah, Gambit. So does Gambit take out the Venom? It does. Did we win? Boy, they're celebrating. Okay. We got them on the tiebreaker. They clearly don't know how to do math or read. Venom sniped the exact target they needed, but it's still, because it was a 50-50, they had a MODOK and an Apocalypse in hand. The MODOK is what got hit. They got punished for being cocky. And the Grandmaster play is inspired. And it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 1 in 7. Good God. Gambit, man. 1 in 7. The 1 in 7. This was always a good stay. 6 out of 7 times, we comfortably win this match. Now, you could say, I hurt myself. I should never have played the... I never should have played the Venom. I should have just spread out the multiple men. It clearly would have been enough power. because if one of the multiple men die in Atlantis, it gets the buff and it goes up to 13. So I just win everywhere. I only need one multiple man middle and one multiple man in Atlantis. That wins. I just was not expecting the Grandmaster, and it ultimately didn't matter. Okay, we have enough to go back up to Turducken, so we will. I only need 2 mil to hit the bub return, bub whatever, the bub mark update. We have the multiple man and Carnage. Gideon might be a bot, but we did draw into our combo. There are people running around that are acting like bots, so please do not be fooled. We have Project Pegasus and 7 energy. 1, 2, 3. So that is what we do, because we can also Shuri Nimrod. I should have played Phoenix Force probably middle to avoid a random Red Guardian. A Claw. Fist Tower, fantastic. Not really. We will drag 1 multiple man here. And this is kind of slow playing it, because assuming I can draw into Nimrod, I can play Shuri into Fist Tower and Venom that large Nimrod. Can I snap again? There is the Shuri. I forgot to drag my multiple men, but that is fine, because I will have more than enough power. We have priority, so I don't have to worry about any nonsense. Now I will do some dragging to ensure I maintain priority. And we have enough space for the Nimrods. That is important. And this has to be a bot, right? Okay, they take our Nimrod. And then we Venom here? Venom, there's not much I can do. If I could drag a multiple man, it would drag it down to 4. I think I do that to buff up. Yeah, I go ahead and do that. I know that hurts me left, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, it was a bot. So this is another reason why I said it was a bot, because it retreated instantly, but maybe they just did retreat later. Ultimately, it's tough to tell. 100%. So I just had a ton of power on the board. And this is why you play carefully as well. If this was indeed a bot, you will run into bots that when you are enacting your game plan, they'll play along and allow you to get a bunch more cubes, bubs, and that is when you capitalize. So the reason you're retreating so often is just for these handful of games where you can get a ton of bubs, because this mode is not about winning. Don't be fooled. It is not about I won 9 out of 10 games. It's about getting bubs. So lose 9 out of 10 games, and that one game, win 10 million bubs. You're making progress. And there we go. We have unlocked the bub market, bub mart, whatever this nonsense is called. Bub mart level up. So we have our new floor. And perfect. Now I am stuck at the turducken level. Can I see what this refreshes? 30 million minimum. Fantastic. So I am well on my way to getting the 3 cosmic borders, and upon that time I will be switching to donating cubes. This is how you play the mode. If you want a more in-depth guide on the deck I was using itself, I have a Phoenix Force video. I'll put the link in the description. And that deck has gotten me through everything I need to get through, including Deadpool's Diner clearly, and because the snap and retreat lines are so clear. So if you're having issues, I've literally been recording for 52 minutes and 31 seconds, 32 seconds. So in that less than an hour, you saw me unlock King Eitri. You saw me unlock the 30 million bub diner, whatever, you know, that nonsense. So I'm very close to being done with this mode. And you saw somebody donate. Please donate once you reach the mark that you want to hit. Please give back to the community. It's the nice thing to do. And this is how you play the mode. Once again, it is not fun. But if you want King Eitri, this is the best and fastest and most efficient way to unlock him. So good luck. If you have any questions, I answer all my comments. Please leave a comment, ask me a question. Hey, what can I do here? I've had Series 2 players ask me, look at old videos at this point. Just the morning of this recording, somebody pulled up one of my Captain America Series 2 videos, said they're having success with that deck. It can be done with any deck. You just have to know how to snap and retreat. The only thing that's important in Deadpool's Diner. And again, it's not fun, but if you want the card, it's how you have to play. Thanks for reaching it this far. Thanks to all the members of the channel. And until next time.